If you want to acquire the American dream in the world we live in today, it would cost around $5 million. Now, I know that might sound like a lot, but in the world we live in today and what could happen in a decade, a couple of decades, even just a few decades from now, could make this even harder to get to. That could include things like gas prices, what it could cost to live, what it could cost to have kids, and even the cost for someone to go to school. I mean, think of the people you know personally in your life who are in debt right now just because of school. I know people personally in my life who are afraid they will not even be able to pay it all off because it is so much. It honestly takes a toll on people like that because now they think they are configured in that major or career field that they chose, even if that is not what they truly want to do now. Of course, all of this is speculation, but in my humble opinion, I think these points are very valid and are going to happen. So to me, it is inevitable, and this $5 million American dream will just continue to move farther and farther away in the coming years. Now, there are many factors to this that could make this number go up or down, like where you live, if you are frugal or if you are a spender, and what your overall situation is. If you want to have a family or not is also very important because that involves a lot of money and time, but I do not want to stray you away from having a family during this video at all. Personally, I would love to start a family one day, so in no way I am trying to do that. Now, what is the American dream? From what I understand, it is to retire comfortably, owning a home, raising a family, and paying for college in full. Being financially free. This will not be my personal definition, as not everyone wants to have a family or the usual type with a wife or husband and a kid or kids, but not everyone also wants to go to college, so they risk life without a degree. But this could be very beneficial, but could also be very crucial. There are other costs like yearly vacations, if that's your thing, groceries, owning a car, and then insurance too on top of all that. And even more on top of all that is owning your own car. Some may buy their kids their own cars when they get older as well. What else could go into all that? Are items and events that involve getting married, like rings, a wedding, and a honeymoon. But I do want to address that the American dream is different for everybody and could mean something completely different because everybody has different goals or in different circumstances that could deter them from the American dream. I do think it is a nice goal for everybody to have a place they want to be at in their life, to be free in a sense. I also want to say that the American dream is not strictly for Americans, at least in my eyes, and this is just a statement to say for when people are talking about their dreams becoming a reality. One upside to me for all of this, at least in today's age, is that our generation, or specifically my generation, Gen Z, is not drinking as much as we were 5 or even 10 years ago. There is a growth now in spending money at the gym and on related things to become an overall healthier person than spending money on drinking or at the bar. Now, this does offset a little bit because someone could be spending even more money or about the same going to the gym and getting fit rather than going to the bars and getting wasted. It really is just how you go about it, and I can talk about this in a future video if you guys want it. Now, how would you attain this American dream in today's society? To get to this achievement, it requires a lot of hard work and dedication. What also would help is side hustles on top of your already existing income from your job or even a part-time job on top of it, which is not ideal, but it would set you apart from the rest. Of course, careful financial planning and a head start on your retirement would get you to that American dream 100% faster too, but you just have to start now. This has been talked about for years and by so many people on YouTube, but if you guys would like me to go even more in depth on this, I can. But it really starts with the foundation of saving and investing. Getting into your Roth IRA, 401k with your employer if they offer that match, and if they do not, I would consider getting a new job if you are in that spot where you can. Starting a brokerage is also a great way, but that is going to be taxable unlike your Roth or 401k until you take that out when you retire. Now, I would suggest, before you start a brokerage, to get into that Roth IRA first, contribute to that. Honestly, if you can, try to fill that up all the way to the 7,500 max that you can for the year. And you can do that up until April. But another great way to save is a high yield savings account. It really is just going to be beneficial when it comes to your emergency fund, as that is where I put mine and let that money build up so that secure money becomes even more secure money. And that's really what it is for. I'll leave this video with my idea of the American dream. Really, This is just my dream, what I picture my life in about 20 or so years. I want to be a homeowner and have started a family. I want to have traveled the world and still traveling it at this point. With all of this, I want to be financially free and not have to worry about money. I know it is beating a dead horse, but this is what I strive for. I also want to help my loved ones and others to become financially free as well. I would also love to hear your guys' idea of the American dream and what you guys thought of this video. If there is something you guys would like for me to talk about, whether it be a specific topic or to just ramble about whatever, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.